Good morning, welcome back. So it is Saturday morning. Once again, Don and I got down here late last night. We didn't get here until a little after 9. But pulled up and I saw something in the driveway, and well, we did manage to lose one limb in the storms. Well, it's not even really the storm, it was that they got some ice and some snow down here, but mainly the winds were whipping around pretty good last week. But everything else looks pretty decent. A couple chairs are knocked over, no big deal. Although I am going to have to figure out how to pick up our axe throwing target. Wind got a hold of that thing and knocked it right over. And have to fix the light string. As you can see, one of the cables finally decided to snap on me, which that's no big deal. Can fix that and get it right back up. But as far as today goes, I am going to be working on the roof. We're going to try and get the back of this thing shingled in as much as I possibly can. Right now it is a beautiful sunny morning. It's a little cold, it's like 25 degrees, but it's not too bad. But we're going to be pretty much spending our weekend up here at camp. If I can get something done down below, I will. But as you can see, I gotta get this backside shingled in. So for now, I'm gonna get set up and get ready to go and start shingling. I thought I'd do a quick update here. So I've been shingling for quite a while. We took a little break with the neighbors, but that was about it. So I've gotten all my starter roll on, I've got all my metal edging on, and I've gotten this section finished except for the ridge cap. And right now it's just too cold. It's just wanting to split that ridge cap, so I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. It's supposed to be like 55 tomorrow. So I'm gonna move my walkboard here and go down there and start that section down there. See how much I can get done.
weather rain? Yep.
Okay, the roof is shingles, at least are now done until I get the plastic off and we put siding on this lower half of the tower, and I'll have to flash it and finish the shingles right around it. But other than that, it's finished until we start siding. So get the weather vane up here, and we're going to be ready to move on to screen panels.
Woohoo!
47 screen panels. That's a lot.
Nah, you can do it.
We can do it.
Oh, okay. Excuse me. I corrected. We can do it.
Okay, well, I am going to be done with that roof for right now. We're going to go and try and get this wire patched back, get it rehung, so we can have some neighbors over tonight, have a nice bonfire, and sit around and relax. Okay, that was a complete failure. Now I got even more to fix. This is an area where our sycamores are just gigantic. There's one. That's a sycamore.
That's not a sycamore.
Look at the top. It's white.
No, it's a beech.
Okay, I may be wrong. But there's some massive sycamores back there.
Yep.
All right.
Oh my God, I'm not lying.
Let's go through. It's kind of nice being able to come down to the river area and walk through here and not have to look every time you take a step for a dang snake. I like snakes, just not when they surprise me. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, here we go. No, it's not strong enough to float over that rock right now. But in the summer, when we get real heavy rains, it actually cascades down off of these two rocks, and it's just pretty. It just keeps on going up. But it gives you a little idea of where we were standing in summer, and you couldn't really see a whole lot of anything except for Dawn slipping and sliding as she's coming up. But this gives you a better idea of what it looks like in the winter. Very cool stuff. We'll take a drive over and check out one of our springs, see how heavy it's flowing. If this one's flowing this much, the spring's flowing really well. Okay, so this is one of the holes that we've got a spring right up the hill, and it runs down here, drops in, and just disappears. This is one of the spots that a friend of mine, you know who you are, I want him to come out and start investigating this and see if we can figure out if it actually goes into a cave or not. But since I've got the camera right here, and a little extension on this thing, let's see if I can see, because I cannot really see where this thing turns. Can you still see? Look at that! It's pitch black then. Alright, so here is our other spring. I'll take you along for a quick walk. So Here's one little tributary. And it splits and goes into another, and then down here it's really kind of cool. It splits into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different little streams, but I'll show you where it's coming from. Look at that. Oh, it's just crystal clear water. Alright, right here is where it comes from. We got some really good flow right here. So I think we're going to utilize this and put a spring box right here. And then we'll pipe it down so that we can load it into like a big water container. And then drive it up top and maybe use it for the orchard to water the trees with, or I mean, there's all kinds of things we can do with it. But I'd love to get it tested and see what kind of clarity it really has, what the purification is, and all that good stuff. But this would be if it's clean, then this would be a fantastic source for some nice fresh water. But we got to get it tested, and we'll figure that out later. Talking about that my stepdad Jerry made years and years ago, and this summer we'll get longer chains so that it will come down and you can actually sit and swing on it. But I've got to rebuild it a little bit. There's some of it kind of rotted away, but we're going to preserve that one. It's going to stay around for a very long time. Okay, so now we're at a spot that I put my first tree stand when we bought the property. I put it up the hill here. And once season ended, Don and I were walking through here, and we found this poplar, and Don lovingly refers to it as the mother tree. It is massive. So this is the biggest poplar that we have found on the property. And what's really crazy about it is the fact that when they logged this place about 19, almost 20 years ago, they girdled this tree. So if you can see, that's a chainsaw mark. It goes all the way around. Well, they do that to kill trees, but to leave them standing. But as you can see, This has all grown over their chainsaw. I mean, I don't know if you can see how much that's grown out or not. It's probably a good 3 or 4 inches. But this tree is just gigantic. Now, yes, it is crooked, but we will be leaving this one for as long as it will grow, because it's big and beautiful. Let's go kick the mud off these tires.